Good morning, children. Today's lesson is meant for class 8, poem 3, Macavity the Mystery Cat. पूछिए कि आज सर क्या पढ़ाएंगे। तो आज पोएम नंबर 3 पढ़ाएंगे। एक मिस्ट्री कैट के बारे में है जो क्राइम कमिट करके क्रिमिनल के जैसा गायब हो जाती है और पता ही नहीं चलता है कब क्राइम कमिट की। उसी मिस्ट्री कैट के बारे में आज हम लोग जानना चाहते हैं। यह कविता एक खतरनाक अपराधी मैकाविटी कैट के बारे में है जो अपराध करने के पश्चात गायब हो जाती है, उससे कोई पकड़ नहीं सकता। मैकाविटी को एक रहस्यमयी बिल्ली तथा छिपा हुआ पंजा वाला कहा गया है। ऐसा इसलिए कि वह एक शातिर अपराधी के जैसा है। उसने बहुत सारी नियमों को तोड़ा है और स्कॉटलैंड यार्ड में फ्लाइंग स्क्वाड को भी धोखा दिया है। इसलिए कभी मानता है कि मैकाविटी के जैसा कोई भी नहीं है। Let us talk now in our English language. Macavity the Mystery Cat. The poet describes a villainous cat, Macavity, who is being considered as a criminal, as a mischievous cat who commits crime, and there is no evidence against Macavity how and where it has committed the crime. Macavity is called the mystery cat and the hidden paw because he is a great criminal. He has defied many laws and has baffled the Scotland Yard and the Flying Squad. The poet believes that there is no one like Macavity, for there is no rule it has not broken. It has broken all the law. It has managed to challenge even the law of nature as it can float in the air. Just imagine, Macavity is such a mischievous cat that it can float in the air. It can commit, any kind of crime. It has also been called a ginger cat. Mystery cat has also been called a ginger cat. He is very tall and thin. It is not very difficult to recognize him. He has very sunken eyes. His eyebrows are deeply lined because of constant plotting and planning. He commits mischiefs all of a sudden. Macavity, a mystery cat, he is called the hidden paw, for he is the master criminal who can defy the law. He is the bafflement of Scotland Yard, the flying squad, despair. For when they reach the scene of the crime, Macavity is not there. After committing the crime at the flying squad spot of the Scotland Yard, the cat Macavity disappears all of a sudden. That is the reason why it is being called a mystery cat. The above lines suggest that the mystery cat Macavity cannot be traced out after committing the crime. So the poet highlights how Macavity is responsible for the trouble faced by the police. Macavity is called a mystery cat. It is believed that he has a hidden paw or a hidden foot which helps him in escaping from any spot of crime. Macavity, there is no one like Macavity. He has broken every human law. He breaks the law of gravity. His powers of levitation would make fakir stare, and when you reach the scene of crime, Macavity is not there. The poet wants to describe how there is no one like Macavity. He has broken each and every law, even the law of nature, like the law of gravity. It means that it is believed to have committed crime without any support and then escaped uncaught, and therefore anyone could look for him but cannot find him. This is the reason why Macavity is called a mystery cat. Macavity के बारे में पोइट का कहना है कि कभी यह कहना चाह रहा है कि मैकाविटी के जैसा दूसरा कोई नहीं है। उसने कानून को तोड़ा है, उसने प्रकृति के नियमों को तोड़ा है और ग्रेविटी के नियम को भी तोड़ा है और अपराध स्थल से वह इस तरह गायब हो जाता है जैसे कि हवा इसलिए मैकाविटी को पकड़ना बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट है। मैकाविटी इज ए जिंजर कैट। मैकाविटी को भी जिंजर कैट भी कहा गया है। और दिस मैकाविटी is called ginger cat because he's unique in the way he looks and the way he does everything. जिस तरह से the way the Macavity commits crime and the way he disappears, he behaves like a ginger cat. He is tall and thin. He has sunken eyes. इन पंक्तियों में कवि मैकाविटी की वेशभूषा के बारे में बता रहा है कि मैकाविटी एक जोशीला बिल्ली कहा गया है। हर समय वह मायनों को खास रखता है और उसकी आंखें धंसी हुई है और वह सीधी हो गई है। उसका सिर काफ़ी गुदमनमा है और उसकी वेशभूषा का ज़्यादा ध्यान रखना पड़ता है। तो मैकाविटी के बारे में पोइट का ही कहना है कि इट इज मिस्ट्री कैट एंड इट इज़ ऑलवेज committing mischief and then disappears. What is Macavity called? Macavity is called a mystery cat. Where Macavity could not be found? Macavity could not be found in the crime spot. What does Macavity do when people think he is half asleep? When people think Macavity is half asleep, he is actually wide awake. At the time when we guess that Macavity is asleep, he is quite awakened. List all the titles used in the poem. Mystery cat, a ginger cat, monster or monster of depravity, a hidden paw, fight in a fallen sap. Which all laws have been broken by Macavity. Macavity has broken every human law as well as the law of gravity. So that is how we conclude by saying that Macavity is really a mischievous cat, and the way it commits crime, the way it disappears, the way it breaks the law, it is quite unique. And therefore, the poet believes that there is no one like Macavity cat. Thanks a lot.